Hi, YouTube. How you doing today? This is Florence Chikeze. Yeah, sure, I'm cool. This is Florence Chikeze, and we are coming live from Redalia Workspaces. And Redalia Workspaces is a company owned by Redalia. Redalia currently houses three business entrepreneurs.ng, Redalia Workspaces, and the Business Academy, where we teach business owners how to do business right. So I'm coming on live here to talk to us about business. Our channel is about democratizing business knowledge, business opportunities, and making sure that entrepreneurs that they have the right resources to do business right, to start and run successful businesses. So today we are going to be talking about questions that entrepreneurs ask. So every single day at our platform, Entrepreneurs.ng, we get questions, and I want to come on here to share those questions and then answer them to the best of my ability. Like I said, my name is Florence Chikeze, and I'm the founder of Redalia. I'm a certified business consultant, and I have experience starting and running businesses. I'm so passionate about entrepreneurship, and that is seen in the work that I do, in the speaking engagements that I accept, and in the work that we do at Entrepreneurs.ng for entrepreneurs. And if you're listening to me, if you have questions, please type your questions in the comments and I will respond to them. And I also want to take this opportunity to ask if you've been seeing the amazing content that we've been putting out for you. Have you been seeing our content here? If you've been seeing our content, please do give us a thumbs up and also comment what more you would like to learn from us. Okay, and if you're new here, if you want to start and run a successful business, if growing your business sounds like what you want to do, please click the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. So the first question, I'm going to attend to three, four, or five questions. The first question is, how can I get money to start a business? How can I get money to start a business? So that's one of the questions that entrepreneurs ask. How can I get money to start a business? There are different ways that an entrepreneur or aspiring entrepreneur can get money to start a business. One is you can get money through your own savings. So if you're starting a business, you already have in mind that you want to start a business, then you are conscious about putting money aside to start your business. And that is pretty much like how I started the Redalia brand. I knew that I wanted to start a business, and that way I decided that I was conscious about putting something aside for the business, yes, until I got the initial capital that I needed to start the business. The number two way is you can get money to start your business through family and friends. If you have family and friends, especially if you come from a family of money, then you can pitch your business idea to them. But this is quite important because your integrity, you also want to make sure that if they are putting money in your business, that you have the ability to see through to the business and also pay them back their money. That way you don't lose your relationship, because our relationship to our families are very important. The second other way you can raise money to start your business is through crowdfunding. There are platforms that will allow you to crowdfund your business for your business idea. However, those people would get equity in your business, and there are different platforms. They have different rules and regulations, and you can go check them out. One of them is Kickstarter. So the other way you can start a business is getting money through angel investors. Angel investors, just like the name implies, these guys are angels and they invest in a business. And you can also be thinking, how will I get access to angel investors? So they are not even really far-fetched. A very rich uncle, a very rich friend can be an angel investor in your business, right? So, and the next one is through venture capitalists. So these guys are like the sharks. They invest in businesses that have the potential to scale, They invest the businesses that are already scaling, that have like traction. So because they want to get their money back. But the truest way that I advocate for you to raise money to start your business is through your customers. So if you already have a viable product that you want to venture into the market with, go and look for people who have the money to pay for that product or that service. They pay you, you reinvest the money that you make um, after giving them the product or service into the business, and that is bootstrapping. And there's a lot of skills that you also have to learn in your bootstrapping journey. So those are the ways that you can raise money to start your business. And there are so many other ways, but because there are other questions that we need to answer, we just need to keep it short, right? Then the next question that we are being asked is, you can see I'm looking at the questions here, is why should I start a business? Why should you start a business? People start businesses for the wrong reasons. Some start businesses because they want they feel that they're going to make a lot of money. They feel that, okay, starting a business gives them freedom. They feel that starting a business, they don't want to work under someone. I want to be my own boss. But the thing that I found about entrepreneurship, especially if you want to run a business, not just freelance or be self-employed, you literally don't even have freedom like we dream about it, because as you start your business, there's so many things calling your attention, so many things calling your attention. And if you start a business, you find out that you're so many things, you're all things to yourself. You're a graphic designer, you're the marketer, you are the salesperson, you're customer service, you're the one who is liaising with logistics. You're just doing so many things at the same time, and so that's how it works, right? So there's so many things, and most of those reasons are wrong reasons that you should start a business. The reason why you should start a business is that you have checked and you see there's a problem. Probably in your community, there's a problem in your community, and you want to come out and create a solution to that problem. And the thing is that when you're starting a business, don't chase money. If you chase money, you'll be going round and round and round in circles. Chase value, create value for people. And when you create value, money eventually comes. And if you take, for instance, what we are doing here at Entrepreneurs.ng, we know that entrepreneurs have a need, and we are producing content, we're educating them, we're informing them, and that is us creating value. And by creating value, we can actually enhance other needs that they have from the data that we have, and that will help us to create solutions that are tailored to them. And by creating those solutions that entrepreneurs need, then they will pay us. So that's what it's all about. It's about identifying a problem that your audience have and creating a solution for that problem. And if you also ask me how to identify your the customers, it's a whole lot of work. Entrepreneurship is step by step, just like if you have to go to medical school, and a lawyer has to go to a law school, a doctor has to go to a medical school. Entrepreneurship too can be learned if you really learn it. So the third question that we get asked is, can my business idea make me money now and in the future? Can your business idea make you money now and in the future? So that's a kind of tricky, right? Because some businesses that are really booming now may not really boom in future. And if you also look at it, there are some businesses that were booming back then that technology has overtaken. Okay, so but to answer this question, can your business make you money now and in the future, you have to look at the idea. You also have to go research competitors and find out people who are actually profiting from this business. What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? Where do they leave gap in the market that you can tap into? if you can see that some people are successful in that business, it means that there's something there, and then you can see how you can improve yourself to be better. And then talking about the future is about looking at trends, making sure that you're up to date with what is happening in your industry, and making sure that you are among the first people that innovate and reiterate and pivot whatever it has to be, so that you are still in your game when a change happens in your industry. So that's how you ensure that your business makes you money now and also makes you money in the future. All right. So the fourth question is, why should I know my target audience before you start a business? So, because if you don't know your target audience, answering the question, if you don't know your target audience, it means that everyone is your target audience. And that's the mistake that entrepreneurs make, right? So, if you don't know your target audience, you're marketing to everyone, you're talking to everyone. For a business, everyone is not your target audience. So, you have to develop your model and understand who your target audience are. And when you know who your target audience are, it helps you in different ways. One way that it helps you is that you know where they are. You know if they're on social media, which platform are they on? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Are they on TikTok? Because if you don't know where they are, and let's say you're marketing on TikTok, you're going there to dance, and why you sell a corporate product, it means that you are losing sight of who your target audience are and the platform that they can be found. Also, knowing your target audience also ensures that knowing your target audience also ensures that you know how to communicate to them. There are some different ways that people consume content. Most people consume long form content. Most people have very short attention span, like it has to be short, in 15 seconds, in 30 seconds. If you've not communicated what you want to communicate, you've lost them. So it's important that you know your target audience. That way, you know how to communicate to them, you know where to communicate to them. You also even get to the point of even understanding their behavior and their personality types, so that when you sell, the probability of you converting that sale increases. So that's why you should know your target audience. The fifth question: how do I research my competitors? How do you research your competitors? So immediately you start your business, as long as people can see there's something in there, there's competition. People can even start your business just because you are starting it. Okay, hi Joy. Yes, thank you for engaging with us. So maybe you start your business, as long as there's something there, people will start. But the thing that differentiates people, it's execution. There's ideas abound, ideas are everywhere. The ideas are someone walked into my interview room one time, and we asked what he was going to bring to the table, and he said he had ideas. Okay, tell us about this idea. He kept saying he had ideas, and the way he prolong the X in the ideas, you think that the idea was going to be something, the next big thing after sliced bread. But lo and behold, there was really nothing tangible. But the essence of this story is that it's not about having your idea. And we tried to ask him, he didn't want to share the idea because probably he felt the idea would be stolen. Ideas, even before you start thinking about it, there may be someone else already executing that idea, and that should surprise you, but it shouldn't surprise you either, right? So what is important is that you execute your idea, and you shouldn't be really scared of competitors. So in researching your competitors, you have to research them online. So you go on Google and you search for them. You know what they are doing. You go to their website. You look at how they communicated their brand offering. You also go probably their brand colors. Just understand everything from what you can find on Google, not just their website. You also look at other platforms that have written about them. That way, you have a good insight about what they are and who they are and what they are about, and also where the gap is. You have to also check what it is that they are not doing well. The next other place that you're going to be researching them, you go on social media, you follow them on social media, you see how they are communicating, you see the type of content that they are putting out, you see also how they are engaging with their customers. Then mystery shopping. You actually get into their newsletter, receive their communication. If they have a physical place, you go visit them, probably buy their product and try out their product, probably subscribe to their service and try out their service. So those are the different ways that you can research and know more about your competitors. So if you're just joining me, I touched on 5 questions. How can I get money to start a business? And that's the first question that I treated. Why should I start a business? Can my business idea make me money now in the future? The fourth question, why should I know my target audience before I start a business? And finally, how do I research my competitors? Those are the 5 questions that Entrepreneurs.ng just answered now. And if you have any questions about starting your business, please put them in the comments. Probably we'll come live again to talk about your question, and then you can learn from it and you can even ask questions live. And if you're also joining us, please click the subscribe button now to subscribe to our channel. This is Entrepreneurs.ng, where we inspire, inform, and educate entrepreneurs. We are democratizing business knowledge, making sure that entrepreneurs have the right resources and the right knowledge to start and grow sustainable and successful businesses. We have different products that you can take advantage of. You go to Entrepreneurs.ng, you look at all the products that we have, and if you have challenges, probably you want to get your sales and marketing plan, you can reach out to us to help you do that. If you have a business challenge and you need clarity, we have a product called Ask an Expert, where you can ask an expert any business question. We can also consult with you and help you start and grow your business to the level that you want it. We are all about democratizing business knowledge. Come on this journey with us so that we will build sustainable businesses. And thank you so much for tuning in today, and have a fabulous, fabulous day, right? Thank you and have a fabulous day. Bye.